What's up everyone, and welcome back to another What If video. This scenario has ended up changing the course of events a lot more than you'd expect. On Namek now, the group is doing much better in regards to making progress, both in terms of collecting Dragon Balls and powering up. Krillin, Gohan, and Goku are all much more powerful than they are in the canon story, and Turles also partially gained back some of the fruit's power, making him the most powerful of the group right now. He, Goku, and Vegeta have formed a shoddy alliance for now, and it may or may not last. But Vegeta is still hiding the fact that he found a Dragon Ball for himself. But Frieza is getting a little bit annoyed. Last time, we left off with Frieza calling in the Ginyu Force. Now, with that out of the way, let's continue on to this part. Gohan and Krillin are heading over to Goku after sensing Turles' power increase. After meeting Guru and having their potential unleashed, the results were amazing. There's no official power levels for them at this point until their fight with Frieza. However, based on their performance against the Ginyu Force, it's safe to say that their unleashed potential shot them up to a power of around 30,000. And there's no power level for them before the boost either, so we can only go off assumptions and can't get an exact multiplier of Guru's potential unlocking ability. Depending on what their power level was beforehand, which is anywhere from 3,000 to 10,000, that would mean that the multiplier is anywhere from 3 to 10 times. Just to make it somewhat reasonable, and considering they've already shown some potential with their training, I'm going to say it gives them a 5 times boost. And considering they're both around 50k right now, that's an amazing boost. Gohan and Krillin are now at a power level of 250k at minimum, just a couple 10,000 shy of Goku. But after sensing Turles' power, they wonder if he encountered something similar and had his potential unlocked. They head back to the group but notice something interesting on the Dragon Ball radar on their way back. Goku and Turles can sense the group approaching, with Vegeta still struggling to sense Ki properly, but they wait because they realize Krillin, Gohan, and another power, Dende, are heading to them. The group of the three arrives and they introduce Dende, and good news, they found 2 Dragon Balls on their way here. One from Guru, and one that they found underwater, the one that Vegeta hid. Vegeta obviously can't say anything right now, and he's secretly furious, but he keeps his cool for the moment. The rest of the Dragon Balls are actually on Frieza's ship, so it's best that they hide these 2 for now and head to get those ones. The only issue is Frieza himself. Due to the boost in power that he just regained, Turles is actually stronger than first form Frieza at the moment, with Goku, Gohan, and Krillin collectively making the group at least stronger than his second form. But it's obviously way too risky to attack still. Vegeta is pretty stunned, all of these 4. Even the child and the human have massive powers beyond his, and now knowing that Dende can heal, he gets an idea. He asks one of the group to gravely injure him, then have him healed. He'll exploit a Zenkai boost, which will allow him to catch up to the group probably. Dende is very hesitant, but Gohan and Krillin reassure him that it should be fine, since Goku and Turles are apparently teamed with this guy right now, and if Vegeta does do anything stupid, they can handle him pretty easily. Krillin does the honors, and he blasts a hole through Vegeta's torso. Dende heals him and Vegeta's plan actually works. Kinda like how his power shot up after his encounter with Recoome, his power ends up exploding, going from 24,000 to 280,000, just under Goku and above the newly powered up Gohan and Krillin. They could keep exploiting the Zenkais, but the constant power spikes would end up tipping Frieza off to their location, and it can end up being bad. They'll lose the element of surprise. The group is fine as it is now, but then they sense something approaching, the Ginyu Force. Vegeta knows who they are, and he isn't that worried at all. One of them alone could wipe out the entire squad with little effort, and this could be good. What they really need to do now is lure Frieza out and swipe the Dragon Balls while he's gone, summon Porunga, and then get out of there. They can't risk an encounter with Frieza, but they can with the Ginyu Force, and they'll be an excellent decoy. They split up into groups. Vegeta, Goku, and Turles will take out the Ginyu Force and act as a distraction, while Gohan, Krillin, and Dende steal the Dragon Balls once Frieza is lured away. The group of the pure Saiyans ends up encountering the Ginyu Force far away just as planned, and these guys will be the perfect bait. By defeating them, Frieza will surely be drawn out. The group takes out Birder, Jace, Recoome, and Guldo, all with pretty much no effort at all. But they run into some trouble with Ginyu because of his body change. Ginyu knows that he's in a pretty bad spot, so he has a scheme to get out of it. He's going to switch into someone's body without them ever suspecting, and then fight the others. In case he encounters some trouble, which he doesn't expect because their powers are suppressed, he can just inflict a serious wound on the stolen body, then go back to his own. He starts first by catching Goku off guard and stealing his body, amazed at the high power that he feels, but realizes that, just like originally, it's not as high as it should be, since he can't control it all. but he can tell that this Turles guy is stronger, so maybe he should switch to his body instead, kill Vegeta, and then kill the other two Saiyans as well. That plan seems a lot better to him, so he prepares a body swap with Turles. Goku sees this and quickly jumps in front and gets his body back, with Ginyu back in his own. However, Ginyu left Goku a parting gift, by punching Goku's body in the gut and leaving a serious injury. With their bodies back to normal, Vegeta quickly kills Ginyu, and now with Goku in critical condition, their plan is going pretty poorly, and Frieza is definitely going to come their way now. They did want to draw him out and stall him, but now with Goku injured, they can't really do that. They need to regroup and get Dende to heal him. Vegeta then gets an idea, and tells Turles to bring Goku to Dende. He'll stay behind and stall Frieza himself. He's gonna appeal to Frieza. He stays behind and Frieza ends up arriving, somewhat amused to see Vegeta with the dead body of the Ginyu Force.
Your forces were pathetic. Why not have a real warrior as your soldier?
Vegeta tried to appeal to Frieza by showing strength, saying that he could help hunt down the other pests on the planet. Frieza brings up that his scouters detected Vegeta's power near whatever mystery power source he sensed. Vegeta is able to lie his way out of this and say that he fought them, and has some valuable info for Frieza. His stalling is working. At Frieza's ship, Gohan and Krillin have obtained the Dragon Balls, and are now heading to the cave that they hid in with the other two. They have all 7 now, and they're close, but they encounter Turles and Goku again, with Goku obviously in grave danger. Dende is able to heal Goku pretty easily though, and just like his fight with Ginyu in the original, this increases his power to a vast level. Actually, it's better than normal, and it completely shocks everyone. It originally went from 90,000 to 3 million, a 33 times increase, which is very high. But if we use that same boost, he's now at a power of above 9.5 million, which is frankly kinda ridiculous, but it's not the craziest power boost in this What If. Turles is completely flabbergasted, and similar to how Vegeta acted, he thinks that this might mean Goku is the Super Saiyan that he's only heard of in legends. Goku is now confident that he could take on Frieza, and in the meantime, the Dragon Balls can be used by the others before Guru ends up dying. Turles considers stealing a wish from the Dragon Balls, but instead stays with Goku to watch the battle. As I've said, Turles isn't completely good yet, and he does consider stealing the wish, but he doesn't end up going through with it because they're so close to defeating Frieza, and he's actually interested how this is all going. Vegeta couldn't stall Frieza for long, but it was long enough. Frieza is now back at the ship and they catch Goku in there with Turles. He sees the Dragon Balls are missing and he becomes livid. Vegeta, sensing Goku's power, believes that he's truly become a Super Saiyan. Frieza tries to scan them, but his scouter just explodes. He's impressed, but not too much. Vegeta ends up joining with the group again, which makes Frieza even angrier, and Vegeta and Turles stand back as Goku and Frieza end up facing each other. Goku motions them to stand away, because this could get messy, and he feels like he's the only one who could face Frieza. Frieza, out of rage, begins to transform into his second form immediately, and Goku doesn't even flinch. Second form, third form, final form, nothing phases Goku. The two begin to fight and are seemingly even. Frieza then powers up to 50%, which ends up pushing Goku back, but not by much. Goku powers up to Kaioken times 10 in response, and he easily outpaces Frieza now. It's amazing for Vegeta and Turles to watch, and they realize that Kakarot must be a Super Saiyan. But he's not, he's only using Kaioken, and they'll find out later that this isn't really the true Super Saiyan. The fight continues and Frieza ends up going full power, and Goku goes Kaioken times 20 in response. Right now, Frieza is no issue for him, but Goku makes a big mistake. Instead of finishing Frieza off while he's ahead, he doesn't want to kill him. Goku isn't full of rage at this point like when he fought Frieza originally. He obviously despises Frieza for what he's done against the Namekians, but without becoming a Super Saiyan or watching any of his friends die at the hands of Frieza, he's not fighting to kill particularly, just defeat him. Frieza launches a massive attack that nearly hits Turles and Vegeta, and also goes into the planet's core and starts to destroy it. Now with little time, watching the fight from afar, Gohan and Krillin summon Porunga and decide to wish quickly before they're spotted by Frieza. They fly a safe distance away, and they carefully decide the wishes as quick as possible, as they want to save themselves and help the Namekians too without wasting too many wishes. The first wish is crucial. It's to bring back Piccolo so that the Dragon Balls will now be active on Earth. But they don't want to bring him here right now. They just wanted to bring him back so Kami would come back and they'd have the Dragon Balls, which they could use to revive all the Namekians later. Then, for the second wish, they decide to revive Tien, and they're going to bring back the rest of the humans later. Finally, they make the toughest wish of all. They wish everyone on Namek, except Goku and Frieza, back to Earth. With the fact that they could wish back the Namekians later, and the remaining Namekians being on Earth, they could use those Dragon Balls to wish Yamcha and Chaozu back later on, but it's better that they only revive Piccolo and Tien right now and save everyone else first. This wish obviously includes Vegeta and Turles too, who are now back on Earth confused, but Gohan and Krillin catch them up to speed, although they're both pretty angry. Goku's fight with Frieza continues, and now with the planet blowing up, and Goku being strained by Kaioken, Goku needs to finish this fast. Frieza ends up launching some death saucers, but they end up hurting him like in the original. And this means the end of the fight goes pretty much the same, with Goku reluctantly having to fire a blast at the near-dead Frieza. Without the planet being fully destroyed yet, Goku has some more time to look for a ship. He ends up finding one, and is able to escape before the planet explodes, without it being a close call. Goku isn't as harmed as he was originally, and is conscious and safe, but he's now in a random ship with no idea where it's going. At least he knows everyone is safe. And since he's conscious and well, King Kai's been watching and he knows that Goku's alive now, so no one's gonna end up making a wish to bring Goku back to life because they know he's still alive this time. The only thing everyone can do now is wait for the Dragon Balls to become active again, as both sets of them are inactive, with Guru dying and the Namekian ones becoming completely inactive now. This is where we'll leave off. Since Goku didn't go Super Saiyan yet, how will that affect the story? What will Turles and Vegeta be up to in the future? Comment your suggestions below as we prepare for the next part. And as always, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for notifications about future parts of this What If and other videos of mine. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.